Okay, you all. So we're on location in New York, you all. We are not on our normal set, you all. So we are in New York City having a good time. Stomping for Trump here.
That's right.
We met with the volunteers today.
Yes.
That volunteer and make out phone calls. We love y'all so much. Everything that everybody is doing for the Trump campaign, no matter how big or how small, Diamond and Silk really appreciate it.
We love you
because
thank you.
We are all in this together, and we're all trying to change our country for the better together.
That's right.
I love it. I love it.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. Okay, you all. So, hey, basket of deplorables.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody said, when are you coming to Chicago? Hopefully soon, baby. Hopefully soon.
Yes.
But right now, you all, we got to talk about some things that the media haven't they been acting?
They've been acting like fools.
All
Just
right,
like
you all.
Fools.
There is this here news story. First of all, if you notice that every hour on the hour, they've been running a news story. And they keep running it and running it until something sticks. Yeah. That's what they keep doing.
But they're running those stories, those different stories, because they're trying to deflect the BS off of Hillary Clinton.
That's right.
All of her BS, they're trying to deflect it and cover it up with a news story.
That
happened way back when. And when some of us wasn't even thought about being born. This is ridiculous.
That's right. Okay, so you all, the latest news story is about Donald Trump, his taxes, and the fact that they are saying, and we don't know that this is true, because we don't know if that paperwork in that document is true.
Exactly, we don't know
that. He did not pay, or he hasn't paid, they claim he hasn't paid any type of federal taxes, correct?
That's what the
New York Times is claiming.
Have viciously, biasly put out.
Right.
And the way that they're wording it, it's like Donald Trump did something wrong.
Right.
When what he did by paying taxes was legal.
Legally. Listen to me, you all. He took and his accountant did his taxes, and they used the tax law when he filed his taxes.
That's what
something
they did.
that if you are an entrepreneur, if you have your own business, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to use the tax law. For example, if you have a charity, if you have a foundation, if you donate, when you do tax write-offs. Yes. You're using the tax code and the law.
That's right.
In order to get deduction, so you won't have to pay so much in taxes.
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
They do this stuff because they feel people are ignorant. They feel people are dumb to the fact on how taxes work.
Right.
And they fail to realize we all have to pay taxes.
Right.
Okay? If Donald Trump did not do right by his taxes, he would be locked up today.
That's right. That's right.
And what people need to understand, they're looking at his bottom line at zeroed out. But they're not looking at the fact.
All of the money that he spent
millions of dollars that this man has paid in property taxes, state taxes, sales taxes, excise taxes, employee taxes, estimated taxes. All of these different taxes that this man has paid and spent out throughout the year.
And it's perfectly legal.
And it's legal. This is what businesses are supposed to do.
And listen, he's not a small business.
Right.
He is his business, his brand is built around the world.
Exactly. And then you got people that is smaller. They have to use and do Schedule C's in order to file their expenses against their profit, so that they can come out with their number based off the deductions that they use to pay at least the least amount of taxes that they have to pay. All Americans can do it, but Donald Trump was smart at being able to do it as a businessman. Okay?
Because he is a businessman that has a brand around the world.
Corporate taxes do it too. Thank you. American people, especially the ones that's talking about where Trump paid no taxes, Trump paid no taxes.
That's a lie.
Those are the ones, okay, that have used fraudulently use deductions by claiming somebody else's child.
That's right.
As your own child to get a deduction.
Thank you. Let's bring that up.
Yeah, let's bring it out.
So we can just go ahead and knock it all out.
That's right.
For you all that's trying to be critical of Donald Trump, especially you all in the hood.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah. You know how you don't use Miss Mary's babies because she got about 5 of them. So she can only file maybe 2 or 3.
That's right.
So you use maybe 1 or 2 to get you back a good $10,000
That's right.
or $6,000.
And you pay the baby mama.
And pay the baby mama some under the table.
That's right.
Yeah. You see how you took and you used the tax laws and the tax code. Now let me tell you the difference. What you did when you did that is fraudulent.
It's fraudulent.
Because if it's not your child, you're not supposed to be even using that child on a tax return.
Exactly.
On a tax return.
But Donald Trump, everything he did was legally. It was legally. Now you have them saying, okay, Donald Trump lose $1 billion. He lose $1 billion. But nobody is talking about the $6 billion Hillary Clinton all of a sudden lost.
That's right.
When she was Secretary of State.
She lost.
And they still hadn't found it.
And that was taxpayers' dollars. Where is the $6 billion? Another thing. Hillary Clinton is not telling. She is the richest Secretary of State. She makes her money. She ain't never really held a job. She makes her money by giving speeches. Okay?
Listen up.
And then that money, she don't pay taxes on that money.
Right.
She take that money and funnel it back through that Clinton Foundation.
That's right.
Okay, that's how that happened.
Right.
And funnel it probably through her friends' charities and foundation. So no taxes won't have to be paid on that money.
Right.
And then the New York Times broke this story. But they didn't tell y'all back in 2014.
Yes.
They didn't pay no federal taxes.
No, they didn't.
No, don't hate the player, hate the game, baby. And respect the hustle. If the tax code is set up that way,
that's right.
Then I'm sorry. He is an American.
Exactly.
He is an American citizen.
That's right.
And he used the law accordingly. And more business people should use the law to work for you.
That's right.
And not against you.
And you will be a damn fool.
A dumb one.
Yes. To not use the tools that's been given to you to pay the least amount of taxes. We all do it as Americans. So let's not jump down on one businessman that successfully did. Hey, don't be mad at him for successfully doing it.
That's right.
We need to get on our game and start reading those books and figuring out what we can do. And another thing, Donald Trump is a genius.
He is a genius and he is brilliant. And if he have accountants that can sit there and figure stuff out for him, and he's well within the law.
Yeah.
Can't nobody hate on him for that.
You can't hate on him
for that. You
can't
hate on him for that.
That's right.
And anybody that's doing it, then don't ever do tax deductions.
That's right.
Don't ever, in your profit and loss, if you have any losses, don't claim that on your taxes.
That's right.
Don't claim that on your taxes.
But one positive thing that's come out of all of this, well, that I can see off the top, is that the New York Times just showed the world how clever Donald Trump really is. Because he was able to beat the corrupt government at its own game. And that's why we need Donald Trump in office for change.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
We need for him to change the doggone game. Because it's not fair. He already knows the system. Donald Trump already knows how the system works, how it operates. He already knows the loopholes for us. He's already went before us and thought this thing out. So why not let's make him the president so he can help make us and do it better for us.
And so we won't have to pay all of those high taxes. Because nobody wants to pay high taxes. And when I see like the Mark Cubans.
Yes.
And the Steve Harvey.
Yes.
And all of these people talking about his taxes.
Right.
Well, look at your taxes.
Look at your taxes.
Maybe we should look at what you paying and what you doing write-offs for. Because some of you all have foundations or whatever, and you use those things as tax write-offs.
You have ranches.
Yeah. Why are you using it as a tax write-off? How about getting rid of all of that and make sure you pay more in taxes?
Yes, exactly.
Make sure you pay more in taxes.
Oh, Bernie Sanders. Now, first off, if you're a Bernie Sanders supporter, we love you. Thank you for joining the Trump train.
Thank you for joining the Trump train, baby.
But for Bernie Sanders, he compared Trump's taxes in 1995 to a person getting paid $15 an hour. Like, that's not making them equal.
No, wait a minute.
Donald Trump is not paying taxes if a person making $15 an hour is paying taxes. And like I told Bernie Sanders, I had to go ahead on and tweet him, Diamond,
what you
and let him know that he is disgusted about American citizen using the tax laws legally for his federal taxes, but he don't have a problem with illegal immigrants coming to this country, working U.S. jobs, getting U.S. money, and paying no U.S. taxes. He should be disgusted with these illegal immigrants coming here to America, running amok on this country. They come here illegally. We give them food, clothing, shelters, houses, and medical for free off of our tax dollars as American citizens. But you want to come down on Donald Trump for taking
and using the tax laws.
And he didn't do nothing wrong. He might have lost his money. He went down, but look at how this man got back up. Right now, America is down.
That's right.
And I believe that this man did it for his company.
He can do it for America. He can bring us right back up.
That's right.
And the reason why the media is running this narrative, you all, is because they are scared.
They're scared as hell.
They are so scared.
That's
Every
right.
hour on the hour, they running a different story.
That's right.
Telling a different tale.
That's right.
And you know what? We can't ignore them.
That's right.
And stand the course.
Yes.
Make sure you get out and vote.
That's right.
Make sure you, if it's early voting, you do early voting. And make sure you vote for Donald J. Trump.
And if you're making $15 an hour, you will want to vote for Donald J. Trump, because the taxes that so and Hillary Clinton want to take and tax your ass half to death, especially on the middle class. She want to penalize the businesses by raising taxes on them. She want to penalize the middle class if they make $1 too much.
Right.
And then you got to pay all of those taxes, and then they're going to be cutting a lot of the deductions that you're used to.
That's right.
You're used to getting. They're going to cut all of that stuff so they can make more money off of you. Imagine making $15 and all you get to bring home is $5 because the other $10 got to go back to the government.
That's right.
Imagine that crap. How would you feel?
That's what you're going to have up under Hillary Clinton.
That's right.
She going to make that happen for you.
She's going to make it happen for you. Okay? And if that's what you want, then that's exactly what you're going to get. That's exactly what you're going to get. You have to understand some things. The media only put this negative stuff out here because they feel they can trick your mind while they rape you from behind.
They're trying to trick your mind.
American people.
That's right. And don't let them do that. Don't let them do that, you all.
Yes.
Donald Trump followed the law.
Yes.
He used the tax law, the tax code, and he won.
He won it.
And imagine when you fill out your taxes, hey, I win, because you have to pay a lot of taxes.
And that's another thing. Donald Trump want to get rid of all of this doggone federal taxes. Yes. For a lot of you all, he don't even want you to have to pay taxes on your doggone money.
Yeah, and another thing, you all, Hillary Clinton, you know, she just, I don't get it. She pushed a narrative, but she needs to always look at herself.
Look at herself.
She point that finger, but that thumb is always pointing back at her.
That's right.
At her. And y'all don't believe the hype.
Yes.
Do not believe the hype.
Don't believe that.
Hillary is trying to get the news off of her. There's a lot of things that done went down with that Clinton Foundation.
Yes.
Her email scandal.
Yes.
The fact that she's been in office for over 30 years and she ain't done nothing for the American people.
And she just called Bernie Sanders supporters.
She called them basement dwellers, you all.
Before all of this.
Before all of this here.
Yes.
So this is to get the story.
She's a name caller, you all.
She done called us racist, deplorables, Bernie Sanders supporters, basement dwellers, those women that Bill Clinton seduced and could have allegedly raped. She called them bimbos, trailer trash. I mean, narcissistics, Looney Tunes.
Yes.
So something is seriously wrong
with her.
And when she do her wrong, then what she do is go try to plant a story out there with the left-wing media.
That's right.
To try to spin that. But I'm sorry. The New York Times, back in 2014, they didn't even pay no federal tax.
And speaking of the New York Times, what they did was illegal.
Yeah.
I hope Donald Trump sued the pants off of them. Because they were wrong. They knew they wasn't supposed to do it. But they did it anyway. And they need to go to jail for that.
Right.
Because they just did it because they see that he's winning.
That's right. He's winning, baby.
Yeah, they don't try to stop a loser, but
they will
try to stop a winner.
That's exactly what they do.
That's right.
Yes. Now, you all, there's another news story that was on the Drudge, you all.
Yes.
About Bill Clinton.
Yep.
And his black son named Danny Williams.
Danny Williams.
Now, we've been talking about this a little bit, but it has been alleged that Bill Clinton has a biracial son. And I'm sorry, he black to me.
Yeah, he black.
And you know what, y'all? I'm sorry. They look just alike.
They look alike.
But I heard that Danny Williams is going to be giving an interview. I don't know with who, you all. And he's going to be putting out a video.
That's right.
I heard that he does not want money from Bill Clinton. He just want to meet his father.
That's right.
And you know what I don't understand is Hillary Clinton was up there in Charlotte the other day trying to be a champion for black boys, black men, black people. And here, if this is true, Bill Clinton got this biracial son. This black son ain't never took care of it. Always ignored it. Got this boy in the shadows, and Hillary Clinton letting him get away with it.
That's right.
Because this is Hillary Clinton. If she's cared so much about black people, why aren't you concerned about your black stepson?
That's right.
Why isn't Bill concerned about his black son?
Yeah. Well, you know, I heard a whole
Allegedly.
I heard a whole lot of stuff went down when this story broke years ago. And I heard that there was a DNA test done off of, you know, Monica Lewinsky, that DNA. Against that DNA. That's what I heard. And that it came back positive, but then all of a sudden it switched to negative. That's what I had heard.
Listen,
and we never heard about
you ain't heard about
no
it.
more.
But I'm gonna tell you what all you got to do is call Maury Report.
That's right.
Maury Report. Where's Maury Report? Where is the baby? Who the baby daddy? This here is a simple fix.
Yes.
Don't marry Maury Povich. Ain't the show out here in New York?
I believe it is.
Get Bill Clinton on the Maury Report and Daniel Williams on the Maury Povich show. Yes. And let's see who this baby daddy is.
Google it. Somebody put a link right here so people can click on it.
Yeah.
Google it is all you got to do, and you'll find out some dirty deeds and misdeeds about those doggone Clintons. They some dirty rats.
Yes, his name is Danny Williams, you all. And if you look at him, you got to look at him and look at Bill. I'm telling you, you all, these two look alike. And we going to say allegedly.
We going to say allegedly. We ain't accusing no man.
We not accusing him of being the baby's daddy. But according to the the Drudge, you go Google the Drudge.
Matt Drudge.
You go Google him, George. The Drudge Report. You go Google it. He had this here. This was up right there at the top.
Right.
Danny Williams and Bill Clinton. And Bill Clinton fathered this child, Danny Williams. That's what they allege. With a black woman, yes. And he has denied him.
That's right.
Have not looked after him. You know, Danny Williams deserved child support.
He deserves some child support.
He deserved. Don't talk about you don't want no money. You need child support. That mama deserved child support, and she had to raise that baby by herself.
That's right. Well, you know, you're talking about him not taking care of this black boy. But I look at how easily it was for Bill Clinton to sign the crime bill into law.
That's right.
Which locked a lot of black fathers up where those boys was fatherless.
They were fatherless.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't care about fathers back then. Look at how he didn't even raise his own son. Allegedly. We'll say allegedly.
We're going to say allegedly. That's right. But see, you know, and I'm just curious on how Hillary Clinton might have did the mama.
I don't know, because you know she done called everybody that Bill Clinton seduced. She called them bimbos, trailer trash, narcissistic, Looney Tunes. Yeah. She's called them all kinds of names. She has. She really has. She have
called them. You know. So. Yeah,
the Drudge, yes, baby.
Y'all go do your research on that.
Yeah,
because it's a shame that these Clintons continue to scheme and beam, duck and dive, peep and hide, and rip the American people off day in and day out. They get into these doggone positions and do that that pay for play. They take and intertwine with all of these different doggone countries and take their money to give them and sell out America.
Yes, Laura, I'm eating candy and I'm about to put it down right now.
What'd she say?
She said, "Are you eating candy?" Yes.
And they've been doing this for years. How much money do these Clinton need? My God.
It's about power, girl. For them, it's about power. They're not worried about fixing America.
No.
They worried about how much power they can get and how much money they can funnel and tunnel through that Clinton Foundation.
That's right.
And how many pay-for-play schemes they can do.
How many?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
And let me get the story. They get the story off of them. Let's put the story back on him.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, everybody. I want everybody to understand this, especially if you are a Democrat and you've been a lifelong Democrat, and you say, I can't break the tradition because my mama was a Democrat.
Okay.
And you say, okay, I can't register as a Republican because my friends say I'm going to be a sellout. Mm-hmm. So to all of my Democrats and lifelong Democrats, this is what Silk wants to say to you. You can still vote for Donald Trump.
That's right, baby.
That's right.
We're not asking you to switch your party to Republican. We're not asking you to vote Republican. We're asking you to vote Trump, baby.
That's right.
Vote for Donald J. Trump.
Exactly.
Whether you're a Democrat, Independent, or Republican.
Yeah.
Because we need an outsider. He is not a career politician,
That's
you all.
right.
And so some people be like, well, I don't like how he say things. He's not a career politician. Those career politicians are rehearsed.
That's right.
He's not, and that's what we need.
Exactly.
We need someone that's going to go to Washington and stand up to them toe-to-toe, never waving nor backing down, cleaning house. Let's find out what happened to that $6 billion at that State Department.
Yes.
Why isn't the Justice Department prosecuting old crooked Hillary? We need a man that ain't afraid to go stand toe-to-toe with these people. And we're not going to get that with old crooked Hillary.
No,
but you will get that with a Donald J. Trump. Because that's who you want to vote for. So if you are a Democrat, Independent, Republican, I don't care who you are. Go vote Trump.
Yes, and you can cross over. Democrats, you can cross over and vote for Donald Trump.
That's right.
In the general election.
Yes, you can.
In this general election. So if for some people they don't want to come off that Democrat plantation.
They don't want to come off that.
They don't want to.
Some people scared. Some people scared to come off that Democratic plantation, but they want to vote for Trump. But they scared to. Listen, this is what I want you to do.
This is what you do.
Don't tell nobody.
Tell nobody.
Just don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
What you do, you go straight down there to the polls. Even if you own that Democratic plantation,
that's right,
and vote for Trump, baby.
For Trump.
So that you can benefit, so that you can get some of the benefits that he had to offer to the country. Yes. How he wants to bring back jobs where you can thrive. People talking about they need to raise the minimum wage to $15. Don't you want better than $15?
Don't you?
You should want better than $15.
That's right. That's right.
So that's all I got to say with that, you all. That's what I got to say. So listen, you all, we're going to open up the phone lines because we want to hear what you all have to say. And still give them the number, girl.
The number is 980-224-4600. That's 980-224-4600. We want to hear what you have to say about all of the stuff that's going on. All right? So just call us 980-224-4600.
Okay, y'all ready?
Are you all ready to talk to Diamond and Silk?
Yes.
Because Diamond and Silk is ready to talk to you, boo.
No, WikiLeaks is going to be putting that stuff out. You all heard. I think they're making a video.
He's going to do a video because it's really sad that he can't come out on the balcony and do it in fear for his life.
Right. Yeah. Hi, you on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi there, this is Delana. I'm from Texas.
Hi, Delana. Okay, with everything that's going on in the news with the taxes, now this has hit about Danny Williams. Allegedly, Bill Clinton may have fathered a biracial child or fathered a child with a black woman, and now the child is biracial. I call them black. What do you think about these issues that's going on?
Well, I think that he ought to stood up and took care of his child. There's no excuse.
There is no excuse. That's right. I agree with you. What do you agree about? What do you think about Donald Trump taxes?
I think they're perfect. He ought to be president and take care of things. He's been through this. He's a businessman, and I believe he'd be good for as president of the United States and get us out of this mess that Obama and his cronies have got us into. That includes Hillary Clinton, that's been in office in politics for about 30-some years. She hasn't done nothing for us since, and she won't do it then.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right, darling.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your comments and thank you for calling. That's right.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, she ain't done nothing for nobody but her own self and that old Clinton Foundation.
That's right. Exactly.
How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Lee, and I'm calling from Los Angeles, California.
Hi, Lee. California. Okay, with everything that's going on in the news, we have Donald Trump taxes, and they're also now talking about has been alleged that Bill Clinton fathered a child with a black woman, a black boy by the name of Danny Williams. What do you think about these stories?
I think just like Donald Trump, I think they ought to investigate Hillary Clinton and Bill, and make sure that it is true. Just like you said, put him on more orbit. I don't have a problem with that. And as far as the taxes, I agree that Donald used the laws that our politicians put in, and Donald is the one that's going to fix them.
That's right.
Thank you so much for your comments.
Keep in mind that Bill Clinton was the president back in 1995 when Donald Trump did his taxes.
Right.
Now, this was 21 years ago. How is it that we're sitting here talking about some taxes that was legally did back in 1995 instead of the taxes that we got to do next year that's probably going to be high as hell? And then you got Obamacare.
That's right.
That's coming up in a few more days where it's going to be going up.
Oh, it's going to go up.
The premiums is going to be going up.
That's going to go up for you.
You know, you need to be talking about stuff that matters to the American people.
That's exactly.
Because something that happened back in 1995, the statute of limitation is gone.
For that. And he didn't commit a crime. So what's the deal?
We can't open it up and investigate.
That's right. I agree. Hi, you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, I'm Trish. I'm from Indiana.
Hey Trish.
From Indiana.
Okay, so with everything that's going on in the news, we have Donald Trump. They've been talking about his taxes. We now have another news story with it has been alleged that Bill Clinton fathered a child with a black lady, and they created a son named Danny Williams. He's a black man. What do you think about this here? And just give me your thoughts.
Well, I think there should be DNA, but that's probably not the only one, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
girl.
We need more than one.
We know what you mean, girl. We know what you mean.
Yes.
So you think
anyway,
go ahead, girl.
About the taxes. The taxes is irrelevant. I mean, look at the foundation.
That's
Look at the foundation. And there were 2 investigators on Justice with Janine. Do you watch that show?
I do. Yes, we love Janine. We love Janine.
They said that they had been investigating the foundation, and they said the money that comes in there, you can't trace it. It goes in so many directions, like a big round circle of all different directions, and that as far as they could tell, it's worth over $100 billion.
And this is Crooked Hillary, the Clinton Foundation, ain't it?
Exactly. Over $100 billion. And where does she get all that money? They said the scariest part is millions of it came from Russia.
Yeah,
she was Secretary of State when she was dealing with the Russians and selling out the uranium.
That's right.
Well, you know what? She's on the Russian payroll, and they're blaming Trump for his business dealings.
It's so
it's
on the Russian payroll.
Yeah, they always try to deflect, and that's the thing that when they try to deflect. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
They always try to deflect our attention, and the Clinton Foundation is crooked. And you know what? I heard that Chelsea Clinton, she helps run that foundation. I think she make about $900,000 a year. $900,000 a year, girl.
And that money can be going to the hood.
That Clinton Foundation do not help over here. I don't know what it don't do. It didn't help Chicago. No, it didn't help them people in Detroit. Why did they get the Clinton Foundation when Flint was going through with that water? They were drinking that water.
She could have helped them.
She could have helped them.
Instead of just going there talking.
That's right.
The
Clinton Foundation should have been helping them.
But you know that there was some type of, somebody went and wrote on Donald Trump, a new hotel there in Washington.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. They spray painted something.
Yes.
No justice, no peace, or something like that.
No peace, and then Black Lives Matter. And what I want to say to people that have that type of mentality, don't blame Donald Trump for the BS that you're in. Blame yourself first off for continuing to vote for the same system that got you there in the first
and
place.
And keep giving you that.
That's right. And then you go to the White House and check that brother at the White House.
That's right.
Because Obama's been in office for almost 8 years. And what have he done for your black community?
That's right.
You want to talk about no justice, no peace? You calling out what you want when you say no justice.
You ain't going to have no justice and no peace within your own community because they're going to continue to kill.
That's right.
And we visit a community, you all.
Yes.
Listen, while we are out and about, we are doing the grassroots work.
Yes.
We are talking to people up close and personal.
Yes.
We were in Philly the other day, the 19th Ward, you all.
19th Ward.
I was so saddened by the way the community looked. The mere fact that there's a casket that's been sitting in the middle of the road for 3 years because of all of the crime and all of the people getting killed. And our president has turned a blind eye.
Yep.
I guess the mayor there has turned a blind eye. It is time. This got to stop.
And the sad thing is that you have some people trying to be leaders there to help with the community to the way that they can. And then they go in and they're able to get all of this grant money, but that grant money never reaches the community.
That's right. It goes in people's pockets.
Yes.
And that's what we got to stop.
We got to stop that.
These people that think that they're going to be walking around here working for their own greed and not the need of people, that is going to stop. And we're not voting for a system that's just want to keep us quiet. We're voting for a system now that wants to make a difference.
That's
and
right.
Donald Trump wants to make a difference.
And listen up, people. Those black people that we spoke to in the hood, they voting for Donald Trump.
They are voting for Donald J. Trump.
They're voting for Trump. They said, this is what they said, that he came through there. He came through there to check on them. He saw what was going on in the hood right there. They said that the Democrats have sold them out.
Yeah.
They hadn't did nothing for their community.
Yeah.
It's getting worse as long as there's a Democrat there in office, and that they will be voting for Donald Trump because they want jobs.
They want jobs.
They want to be able to take care of their
families. They want their community to be, and they want all of this violence in the hood to stop. You know, whenever that violence affects black people.
That's right.
Latinos.
Yes.
Hispanics. It severely affects them in the neighborhoods like that. So those neighborhoods have to be cleaned up.
They have to be cleaned up.
They have to be cleaned up.
Yeah, just wanted to share that with you. Okay, we got a lot of
Come on, let's go to another call.
We can only get a few.
Let's go to another call.
There we go.
Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling right now from New York.
Hi, just cut your... Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Deborah, and I'm calling from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Hi, Deborah. How you doing, darling?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
What's your thoughts on everything that's going on?
Right.
Well, I have a little inside information that y'all might be interested in.
Woo! Honey, you know I love inside information, girl.
Yes.
What you got to say?
I have a friend of mine that we've been friends for 35 years, and her father married Bill Clinton's mother.
What?
And so he was actually her stepbrother.
Uh-huh.
And she told me that when he was in high school, he had a carpet put in the back of his El Camino so he could take girls out in the woods and have sex with them.
Whoa, really?
So he has been a porn dog since he was born. And
now
so
she's saying this, y'all. She's saying
this. Our caller said this here. We let y'all listen to her.
We're letting them vent.
Right.
Go ahead. Keep talking, girl.
Yeah,
what else happened?
I had heard about the rumor about him having a black child years and years ago. So it was well known around the Louisiana, Arkansas area that he had a black child.
Wow.
Well, the butter is coming to the surface.
That's right, baby. Yeah.
Yes.
That's resurfacing. And thank you for calling, darling.
Thank you, darling.
And the thing about it is, what I don't like is the fact that she runs around and panders for black votes.
Yes.
But why didn't you vote for your stepson, the black stepson
That's
that you
right.
had?
That's right.
Why wasn't you on his side? Why wasn't you being a champion for him? Because you knew about he existed.
Exactly.
Yeah, you knew that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hi, you on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Lisa from Edison, New Jersey.
Hi, Lisa from Jersey. Okay, girl, with everything that's going on, give us your thoughts.
My thoughts is about the media. The media protects Hillary Clinton, and to me, she's a corrupt murderer, but yet, even Fox News, always negative about Donald Trump, except for Hannity and Lou Dobbs.
All right.
Yes, we agree with you.
Yeah.
And Bernie. Bernie is a good one.
Bernie
He's
and
not,
Co.
Yeah, Bernie and Co. I love them.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for calling, darling.
Thank
you
you,
know
darling.
what? Somebody just, I saw it on the feed. Bill is not running. We know that Bill Clinton is not running for president.
Right.
Hillary Clinton is. And if I had a husband,
Yes.
there is no way that my husband can go out there, have sex with a woman, get her pregnant. I'm still with my husband. But we ignore the fact that that black woman done had a child and it was my husband's child. Why wasn't Hillary Clinton on top of it? Wait a minute.
That's
You
right.
got to take care of your child.
Yes.
How you going to take care? You won't even take care of your own seed.
That's right.
I got a problem with you.
And she supported a lot of the different things that he pushed that's affecting us today.
That's right.
She the one supported that.
That's
And
right.
she might have supported him doing what he been doing.
Absolutely. So
Sure.
yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Yes.
We know allegedly it's Bill Clinton's black son.
That's
But
right.
Hillary Clinton was married to Bill Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
And she should have said, you know what? We making millions and millions of dollars off of these speaking engagements. Let's put some money aside so we can take care of Danny
your son.
Williams,
Take care
which
of
was
your
Bill
son.
Clinton, allegedly Bill Clinton black son.
That's right.
Hey, how you doing? You're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from, baby?
I'm Nicole, and I'm calling from Texas.
Hi, Nicole. Darling, with everything that's going on in the news, what's your comments?
I just want to say I really love you ladies for exposing all the filth that's on the media and everything y'all have been doing for Trump. And I'm just proud of our country for waking up to the corrupt media and the corrupt Washington.
Thank you so
darling.
much. Thank you so
very
much.
We appreciate it.
And somebody said, forget gossip. Let's talk about the issues. I'm sorry. Danny Williams is an issue.
That's right.
Because he was supposed to be, allegedly, he is Bill Clinton's son. And if that's true,
Yes.
why is he hiding in the shadows?
That's right.
Are they ashamed of black people?
Well, that's what they do to black people.
Uh-huh.
They hide them in the shadows.
Why do you hide
They lie
them in
to
the shadows? Isn't that being racist? If that's really his son,
That's right.
why is he hiding in the shadows?
That's right. Yeah.
Why can't you come out and say, listen, I father this child. I have a black son.
That's right.
Why can't he do that?
Yeah.
And why didn't Hillary Clinton reach back and at least send that mother some child support?
That's right.
Because him and her, Bill and Hillary, was making millions of dollars. She wasn't separated from Bill. She was married to him. Yes.
Yeah. A lot of times, women, you allow that stuff.
Mm-mm.
You allow that stuff, and that's why it went from one to the next, to the next, to the next.
And we need transparency. They always talking about transparency. Well, we need some.
That's
we
right.
need some.
That's
Black
right.
people don't get food. These Clintons don't like black
They
folk.
don't like you.
You
They
didn't
don't
even. You
like
didn't.
you.
They didn't take care of their own allegedly black son,
That's right.
stepson and son.
That's right.
Come on, let's
They
go
don't
back to
like
the phone
you.
line.
They don't
still.
like you.
Yeah.
So stop acting like they do
I
when
know
they
that's
don't.
right. How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Wisconsin.
Hi.
And you women are awesome.
Oh, thank you
Thank
so
you very much, darling.
Now tell me what's your comment about everything that's going on in the media, and what do you think about this alleged son that Bill Clinton is supposed to have out there? He's a grown man now, but he's a black child. He had this baby with a black woman.
Well, it's the first time I've ever heard of it, but these Clintons have been covering up crap for years. They've been covering up crap. They've been hiding stuff for years. I think they've actually been eliminating people from years. People are disappearing.
Well,
But we in Wisconsin, or at least my wife and I, we're totally for Trump, and I hope he beats her.
I know
yes,
that's right.
yes.
Well, we're looking for him to be the 45th president of the United States. Thank you for calling, darling.
And we have to get out and vote.
Yes.
It's imperative that we get out and vote. And we tell others, you have to get out and vote. And once again, if you are a lifelong Democrat, if you are independent, you can still vote for Trump. You can now cross over and vote for Trump. No matter what state you're in, I believe.
That's right.
You can cross over and vote for Trump in the general election. For some, they don't want to get off the Democrat plantation. For some, they don't want to get rid of being a Democrat because they mama, or they daddy, or it's part of the family tradition. They don't want to not be a Democrat. They prefer to remain a Democrat. Well, we have good news. You can now remain a Democrat and still vote for Donald J. Trump. Yes, you can do that.
Somebody said, Diamond, would you please straighten your glasses? My glasses look straight. Is it look straight?
That thing is crooked. You don't want to straighten it because you're looking from the side.
Is that right? Okay, are my glasses right? No, how we done got hype.
Yeah,
I'll just be going in up.
Shaking. But you can vote. You can vote for Donald J. Trump. When you go into the booth, you want to vote for DJT, Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
Is who you want to vote for. So it's not about being Republican. It's not about being Democrat.
Because if you look at it, both sides ain't no good.
Oh, hell
especially
no.
when I know that the Bush is going to be voting for Hillary Clinton, and they supposed to be Republicans.
That's right. That lets me know that it's been a game all along.
That's right.
And we've been played like a fiddle. The American people are the ones that's been played like a fiddle because it's really supposed to be Hillary Clinton against Bush.
That's what they thought it was going to be.
That's what they thought it was going to be, but they did not.
They didn't expect old Donald Trump, Lord
to come
Jesus.
in and save the day.
I know that's right. He got to save our country, girl.
Yes.
He got to save our country.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go back to the phone lines right quick. Hold up. Let's get a call. Hey, what's your name and where you calling from? You're on with Diamond and Silk.
Hello?
Hi. Cut your monitor down.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I can't believe I'm talking to you girls. I love you so much. My name's Athena, and I'm calling from Hughie, South Carolina.
Okay.
And I know y'all girls got a hotline to Donald Trump. You got to tell that man he don't have to answer all their questions, but he gets taken in, and that's what Clinton's doing. She's taking him in by taking the heat off her and putting him on the defense. But this taxes, we don't care about 21 years ago on taxes. We don't. That is ridiculous. And whether or not he had a black baby, a purple baby, or a green baby, like that woman said, you think that's the only one? That ain't the only one. He's been doing this the whole time.
That's right.
But we have to be focused. Focused, man. We can focus. I know you got that all the time. And I appreciate all y'all are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We love you too.
Thank you, darling.
You know what you are? Our man is focused. He really is focused. But you got to understand. They will go back 50 years and find something that the man done when he was a teenager just to push a story. If that story don't work, it's this story. If that story don't work, it's this story.
Stop believing the hype.
And you have to understand, before he's the president, or he's a human being.
Yes.
And so if you come in at a person attacking them, the first thing they're going to want to do is try to defend themselves.
React and
they're going to, because wait a minute. We know who he is.
Yes.
But the media, the Clintons, and all of these doggone crazy ass that they keep putting on.
But one thing I can't respect about Donald J. Trump, he's showing me as an American citizen that he will fight for me.
That's right.
He's not going to let you just say anything about me.
That's right.
He's going to go toe to toe with you and let you know this is an American person right here, and you're not going to just do anything you think you want to do and just run amok on them. You're not going to do that.
And I like him because he don't waver and he don't back down. And that's what we love about him. I love that about him.
Exactly.
We're going to take a few more calls,
Just
okay,
a few more
y'all?
calls.
All right, come on. Hey, you on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name? Okay, tell us.
I am wondering, all these women that have come out and said that Bill has raped them, how come none of them is filing suit against him like they did Bill Cosby?
I have no idea, but maybe that's what it's going to take.
Some people are scared of that body count.
And you
the body bags is getting pretty full.
Hello.
Well, it's different strokes for different folks, baby. I wonder that all the time. Who knows what may happen? We never know what may happen. Thanks so much for calling.
Some people can be just getting threatened. It's a lot of different things and angles that the Clintons have come from. But right now with Miss Hillary Clinton, something is not right.
Oh, no, there is something not right, you all. Something's not right.
Something's not right.
Well, listen, you all, we've really enjoyed this here particular table talk.
Yes.
We wanted to just get the message out there to you about the taxes and sort of explain that to you.
Exactly.
So that you won't get caught up in the media hype.
Yeah.
And explain about what we heard about Bill Clinton and his alleged son.
Yeah. And when you hear somebody say something about Donald Trump don't pay no taxes, he don't pay no taxes, let them know that it would be a dumb person to not use the laws and rules that's in place as deductions to pay the least amount of taxes that you have to. Who would want to pay more taxes than they have to?
I know that's right.
Who would want to do that?
Nobody. Nobody would want to do that. If you do, you crazy.
And don't forget the bumper sticker.
Yes, don't forget you all to go to the Diamond and Silk store, get your bumper sticker, the Choo Choo Baby bumper sticker for $5. After you purchase your bumper sticker, they're going to enter you into a drawing, you all. And October the 19th, during the second debate, we are going to pull a name from that drawing, and we are going to fly to your state.
Yes.
And we are going to find a beautiful location there, and we are going to have a driver to come pick you and the guests up, where you all can come and you all can have lunch one-on-one with Diamond and Silk.
Yes.
But you have to go to the Diamond and Silk store to purchase your Choo Choo Baby bumper sticker.
That's right.
Because we are on our way to the White House, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
And that bumper sticker says, "All aboard Trump train, Choo Choo Baby."
Yes.
Okay. For $5. Go get it right now while supplies last.
Right.
Go get
Yes.
it right now.
Now listen, we just coming to give you the 211, and we call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you. And in the process, we know we're all on the Trump train. Don't forget about the prayer chain every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to pray, because Diamond and Silk believe in the power of prayer.
We sure do, girl.
Yes, we do.
Hey, y'all, in the meantime and in between time, we will see you all back here probably sometime either this week or next week.
Yes.
Right here on Facebook Live. We love y'all.
We love you.
Have a great evening.
Bye-bye.